Liverpool from Real Sociedad in August 2004. Back then, not many outside his native Spain were too familiar with the midfielder. His impressive displays mean they certainly are now. He was signed by compatriot Rafael Benitez, who'd taken charge of the Reds just 2 months earlier.
It's exciting to play for a team like Liverpool, with its proud history and all the promise that's here. It really is a privilege to be able to play at Anfield. After 18 months here, that's exactly how I feel.
Alonso developed his talents in the much-respected junior leagues of the Spanish Basque Country. He and elder brother Mikel both graduated through the youth system at Real Sociedad. The siblings played together in the first team for 4 seasons there, until Xavi's moved to England. Mikel is still with the Churiurdin, helping their fight against relegation. Their father Perico also played for Real Sociedad and later coached the team. His involvement in football meant his sons naturally fell in love with the game.
When there were special occasions such as dinners, we'd go along with our parents. Usually they'd sit talking afterwards, and that could take quite a while. So my brother and I would find an area where there was room and pass the ball to each other. We'd go in search of someone else so we could have a game. We'd put our jumpers down for goalposts and spend all day playing football.
Although Liverpool have failed to defend their European crown, Benfica eliminated them recently in the last 16, Xabi Alonso's still got a great deal to look forward to this season with club and country. Spain will take part in their 8th successive FIFA World Cup. Once again, they appear to have a squad capable of going a long way. But isn't that always the case?
I think that we're all hoping this is our chance and that we can achieve what everyone expects us to. In recent World Cups, more was expected of us, and I think it would be fantastic to go a long way. But it's up to us, the players who are going, to be in the form we've been showing for our clubs.
Compatriot Fernando Morientes has struggled to establish himself since arriving at Liverpool. Alonso, though, is a firm favourite with the Anfield regulars. His will be one of the first names on coach Luis Aragones's team sheet in Germany. Another certain starter for La Selección is Real Madrid goalkeeper Iker. He believes that settling into the English lifestyle will help Alonso play an important part in their country's quest for glory this summer.
Xavi's got so much to his game. He packs a powerful shot, passes the ball really well, and possesses superb vision. I think initially it took him a while to get used to things over there, but there's no doubt that he's an important player for the national team.
Alonso's more of a provider than a scorer, but he's widely considered the best of all Rafael Benitez signings for Liverpool. Although catching defending champions Chelsea for the Premier League title is unrealistic, the record 18-time English champions still have their sights on a top 2 finish to guarantee Champions League football once again. They've also got the FA Cup on their agenda, of course. Alonso relies more on technique than strength, but he's taken to the cut and thrust of the game in England with ease.
It's very different. In England, the pace of the game is much quicker. Physical contact is greater, and the referees allow the game to flow. In Spain, it's slower, relying more on touch. Perhaps there's more quality there, but here the pace is more frenetic, and it takes a while to adapt.
Alonso had a huge influence on Liverpool's Champions League success last year. In a dramatic final, the Reds overcame a 3-0 half-time deficit against Italy's Milan to level at 3-3 and win the trophy on a penalty shootout. Alonso scored Liverpool's equaliser that night, netting the rebound from his own penalty. Nail-biting stuff for the players and fans and the family back home.
I called my mum at half-time and told her, don't worry, stay calm, that's football, things like that. But really, we were gutted. The final of the European Cup and 3-0 down at half-time. Then a goal, then another, then a penalty. We were thinking, please don't miss it. You're so on edge. Once he scored, there was great excitement, especially for him, and a touch of jealousy, in the nicest sense of the word.
Similar success in the FIFA World Cup would be very nice indeed. Spain reached the quarter-finals in '86-94 and also 4 years ago. Can the 24-year-old help his country go that bit further and finally banish their tag of underachievers once and for all?
If we take things one step at a time, start playing well from the off and believe in ourselves, I think we can beat anyone. That's what a World Cup's about. You only have a few games, so you need to be confident, have a game plan, and hopefully you'll reach the final.
If Spain fail again to fulfil their enormous potential at the FIFA World Cup in Germany, it's very unlikely anyone will be pointing the finger of blame at Xabi Alonso.